Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you are notified when new videos drop. And I have finally seen Ghostbusters Afterlife. I've been trying to see it for weeks, like since it came out. Like literally since it came out. I tried to go during Hanukkah, nice family thing. No, that didn't work. Tried to go, finally managed 2 nights ago. And I quite liked it, which I thought I would. I thought I would quite like it, so I wasn't overly surprised. But I was surprised, but it wasn't the movie that I thought it was. I thought it was going to be, and I think it's a lot better for that, right? You know, honestly, I kind of like that. There's a lot of bad things happen from our expectations being subverted. Normally it's bad, right? Normally it's a bad thing when your expectations are subverted. Here I was pleasantly surprised, because normally they use the excuse of subverting expectations to say, I don't really care what it is I'm working on or what the audience wants or what's going on. I'm just going to try and shoehorn whatever nonsense I want in there. But this is actually trying to do a real genuine good story, which I'm excited about. Please hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. That would all be fan-dabby double dosey. Now I'm going to be a little bit more bereft in this review than I am normally, because I normally pull up information about the movie and I can read off it. My internet's down. Not just is my internet down. Okay, let me just give you an aside here. My internet, I switched about 4 or 5 months ago to cellular internet, where I had a modem, I got a SIM card, put it in, always on, so much better than the regular internet. What was it Monday, Tuesday? It went down for I thought it'd be 10 minutes. It was hours, absolute hours. I should have spent that time doing my notes on Star Trek Discovery. But it's very hard, because you keep expecting it to come back and you use it for everything. But I'm just plowing forward without it, because, as I said, I saw it a couple of months ago, and I don't remember it pretty well. So it was directed by Jason Reitman, the son of Ivan Reitman, the person who directed the first one, and it's very much an apology. An apology for Ghostbusters 2016, the Lady Ghostbusters, which again didn't need to be awful, right? Didn't need to be awful. What I think what happened there was there's this insanity which is still going through the world, that women in Western civilization, in Western society, are a put upon underclass, right? Sort of subclass, and they don't get any opportunities to do stuff that men get to do, right? They just don't get those opportunities. I don't think that's really true. But anyway, so they thought, well, just putting women in something is going to make it good no matter what. And they had a bunch of very talented women, let's be fair. I mean, what's her name? I can't see. If I had the internet here, I would look it up. But Kristen Wiig. I think Kristen Wiig is incredibly talented. I think she was completely miscast in Wonder Woman, but she was the least of that. The Wonder Woman 84, and she was like one of the least of the problems of that movie. But I think she's really a genuinely very, very talented person. I think most of them were. It just wasn't funny, because I think they're all mooning to camera going, aha, we're girls now, aha, aha, and they really didn't care about what Ghostbusters was or the vibe of it, which is fair enough. You know, they want to do something, they want to forge something new, but it just wasn't very good. It wasn't new. It wasn't something. It just didn't work. There was no heart to it. Now, this movie is all heart, right? This movie is absolutely all heart. But if you haven't said so, like, share, subscribe. I think I said it, but again, I'm discombobulated. I don't have internet. Like, share, subscribe. That'd be fantastic. So this movie is all heart, and again, it's a very different movie from Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters is a popcorn flick. You know, you go into cinema. We all went there in '84. We had a fantastic time. It's comedians doing action adventure, and they're fun. We love all these people. We love all those personalities, and it was a family friendly entertainment movie. So this movie is not that. This is not a summer blockbuster movie or even a Christmas blockbuster movie, as I think Ghostbusters was, right? This is a much more contemplative movie, right? This movie is you don't get those big thrills in there. It spends, I think, the first hour just kind of building up and building up. You know what's going to happen, right? You know exactly what's going to happen. You get this great pre-title sequence, sort of, or opening scene, was it Egon? How was it the passed away Howard Ramis? He's in shadow at that point, but it's a very good CGI recreation. It's a very, very, very good one whatsoever. So he's obviously has some kind of plan going on, and it doesn't work out so well. But by the time the movie really gets started, he's dead. He's brown bread, and he has an estranged daughter played by Carrie Coon. Carrie Coon's fantastic, right? Carrie Coon is good in everything. If her name's on a project, you really, really want to go see it. I got to know her she was in The Leftovers, which I adored. It's one of those things that I like that most people don't, but she's just a fantastic actress. She co-star with Christopher Eccleston in that, and she's every bit his equal, right? She is absolutely fantastic. She's like bleeds charisma, as does Paul Rudd, the other male lead of this movie. So you probably seen you probably seen the movie, right? You probably saw it way before me. But you saw the trailers. Egon is dead, and he's given his spooky house to his, as it turned out, estranged daughter and her two kids. One is an 11-year-old girl who's very much a Egon clone. It was very, very similar to that. So making that character female or a girl, like a young girl, is that the wokeness of the era that we all find so objectionable? No, it just really worked, right? It really worked. I love the actress. I'm not sure who it was. Was it Celeste O'Connor? Again, I'm looking at the cast list, but it's not. Oh, one second. Maybe I have it down here. Let me have a look. So see if it open up. What was it? McKenna Grace. Was it McKenna Grace does an excellent job, right? She really, really, you get the feeling this kind of like out of step, somewhat autistic kid in mainstream America. Really, really good. Her brother is played by Finn Wolfhard, whose name I do recognize from Stranger Things. Fits very, very well here. So anyway, the estranged daughter and her two kids are broke, so they have to take this house and live there because it's the only place they got to live. And of course, they start to find all the spooky, ghosty stuff and the stuff that Egon was working on while moving into this like very, very small town America. So then it starts to connect to the bigger Ghostbusters mythos, and we're back to was it Gozer, the person who built the building in Ghostbusters 1, which acted as a conduit for Gozer to come and take over the universe, take over the world. Was it Shandor? Wasn't it? He had a mine by this little town in Iowa, somewhere in the middle of nowhere. So something funky is going on, and it does build up and up as they uncover all the old Ghostbustery things, and then you find out that the Ghostbusters split up. Not amicably as well. There's a great little cameo by Annie Potts as Janine right at the beginning. All these cameos really, really are lovely. They're absolutely lovely, and again, it ties it to the original mythos, which is something I didn't realize that I love so much, and I do. Because it's my childhood, right? I do absolutely adore it. So there's strange things going on in this town. There's all these mini earthquakes going on, but they're not on a fault line. Paul Rudd is the summer school's teacher, who's actually a very, very clever scientist, geologist, or some other type of science. So he connects to Phoebe McKenna Grace, the Carrie Coon's daughter, Egon's granddaughter, and they kind of start to investigate it. Everyone has forgotten about Ghostbusters by this time. This was in the 80s, there was ghosts everywhere, and then they kind of dried up, which is why the Ghostbusters went out of business and split up. But then it turns out there was a very, very big breakup between Dan Aykroyd's character, was it? Raymond Ray Stantz, right? As Egon has stolen everything left over, all the proton packs, everything, and gone to the middle of nowhere for some unknown reason. Turns out there's some mysterious plot, some nefarious plot by the guy who built the building to bring Gozer back. So, and then we start. About an hour in, we start to get the first ghost chase, and it builds up a little. But you never get those like big moments from the first one. But you do get lots and lots of very, very, very good character, very good, sweet character moments. Paul Rudd's actually excellent in this movie. Look, he's likable. He's a likable guy. And then you get all these kisses of the past. So we get the Stay Puft, again, you've seen it in the trailer, the little mini Stay Puft marshmallow men and how they start attacking people. You get to see the giant dog creatures again. And then towards the end, you find out what exactly Egon was doing, the mystery is solved, and all the Ghostbusters show up, right? All the Ghostbusters show up at the end. That actually didn't, it was nearly a punch in the air moment, right? It was nearly a punch in the air moment when you see him again. But, you just kind of realize they're kind of over it now. They're too old, right? They don't have that same spark. It was lovely seeing them. Lovely. But it was, they need to have had this over to a younger cast. But again, it was lovely seeing them. It ties beautifully into the wider Ghostbusters mythos. Even Bill Murray wasn't that funny in it, but in the few minutes he was in. But again, great seeing them. I love how the special effects really echo the 84 and the 89 movie. That you really get the same feel. There's some practical special effects as well, like the dog creature. I'm sure that was a practical model as well as a CGI model as well. And it really feels good for it. So then, stay right to the end. There's two great after credit sequences. You see all the actors' names go by, and then you see Sigourney Weaver's name. It's like, wait a minute. I don't remember Sigourney Weaver. I would have remembered it. So, okay, spoilers. I'm going to spoil the after credit scenes for you right now. If you don't want to know, hang up, go see the movie. By the way, what I think they should do, because they haven't announced when this is going to be available on streaming or download. What I think they should do, and so that's why I went to see it at the cinema, because I was like, I want to see the damn movie, right? What I think they should do is do a flash release, right? Release it on December 20th or December 22nd on download, because they've seen it in the cinema by then, right? Although apparently it is tracking very well because of this new marketing philosophy. The marketing approach they're going. So yeah, you see Sigourney Weaver's name, right? I don't remember seeing him here. And then you get a great scene with Sigourney Weaver and Bill Murray. You get the feeling that they may be together, they may be married, and it's lovely. I hope they are. And then you get stay right to the end, because then they set up a relaunch of the Ghostbusters, going back to, I think, the popcorn movie fare of old, which I think if they do it. If it does well, we probably will see it. I would like to see the same creative team involved. One thing I want to talk about special effects is we do, and again, spoiler, right? You get to see a ghost Egon, a ghost Harold Ramis, and it's so touching, because this whole thing is about his connection to family and how he's sacrificed everything to protect the world. But again, you have to see the movie to find out. But there's a scene where the ghost of him meets his estranged daughter and his granddaughter. And firstly, the CGI model is freaking incredible. It emotes. It, you can see the emotion in the eyes of this guy. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's like you have his daughter. She's holding the proton pack gun. She's firing it, and it's not strong enough. And you see his hands come in, right, and steady hers. And it's an absolutely beautiful moment. He reconciles with his daughter Carrie Coon. Again, absolutely beautiful moment. Stunning special effects. Absolutely, really I think probably one of the best special effects I've ever seen. Best special effect still remains, and will ever remain, Kermit the Frog riding a bicycle. You're never going to get better than that. Ever going to get better than that. But you know what? This is a close second. It's a recommend. It's a strong recommend. I hope they release it on download for Christmas, because this is a great movie to watch on Boxing Day when you're having some leftover turkey. That would be my recommendation. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin. You're Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe. And ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.